We've been saying for years to store food. Uh, and the simple reason why is due to the fact that the United States government is printing an obscene amount of money to the tune of we're in 31, $32 trillion in debt right now. And of course, anybody realizes, so who has half a brain knows that these debts will never be paid back. We're going to eventually default. They are going to raise the debt ceiling. It's all just nothing but a Ponzi scheme that's being perpetuated on the American people. But what are we noticing here? And this is why it's so important to uh, see what's really going on the ground. Now, for the past year, we've seen food shortages. We've seen shortages in a variety of different areas when it comes to food and other supplies. But the truth of the matter is that there's plenty of food on the shelves. As you can clearly see, there's plenty of supplies and there's plenty of food on the shelves. The only difference that's taking place right now are the prices. And so we're going to look at some of these prices that we're experiencing because it's real. And me, we store. As you see, these are the couple of things that I'm picking up. Basically, things like Worcestershire sauce, lemon juice, sea salt. Basically things that we're all going to need and things that we cannot grow. And so this is why I focus on storing food and storing supplies. Now, there's certain things that I don't purchase, like peanut oil. But look at this peanut oil. Look at the price of this peanut oil. Look at the price of Crisco all vegetable oil. Look at these prices. Now, it's interesting. We use coconut oil, not for cooking, but I use coconut oil to lather in. So this is what I use on my body, coconut oil. But I remember when you can get this stuff, for a couple of dollars cheaper. But now, look at the price. See? Look at the price of these things. Sugar. Everything is going up. Now, again, I store things in they say you got extra virgin olive oil, organic. Look at these prices. 15 bucks. We use grapeseed oil. But the sad thing is that what has been stated many times before is that there's going to be plenty of food on the shelves. As you see, there's plenty of food here. The problem that we're going to be having is that people are not going to be able to afford what's on the shelves. And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing the prices of everything go up at an astronomical rate. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And this is why I say, it's going to be good to be able to store food, to be able to store things. But the challenge that we're going to have is that once, the food runs out, what are you going to do? And this is why it's so important to be able to grow your own food, to grow your own vegetables, to produce, because there's only but so much that you're going to be able to store. I mean, that's just the truth. And this is why, I say, and I look at it on other homesteads, other preppers, and I see the food storage and stuff. And, I would consider myself a mega food storage guy, meaning I store a lot of food. We store food in terms of years, not in terms of months, in terms of supplies. But that's why it's so important to be able to know and learn how to grow your own food, because there's only but so much you're going to be able to store when it comes to food. Look at these prices. Like I tell people now, store this stuff now. Look at this maple syrup. We have silver maple leaf trees on the land. I got about 30 of them on the land. And before, it wasn't economical to tap them, but now it's going to be economical to tap those silver maple leaf trees, which I have about 30 large ones on the land, never ready to be tapped. And that's why I say also the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. But look at these prices. I am a coffee drinker. I love my coffee in the morning. But look at these prices. This is the non-GMO stuff. I mean, this is the GMO stuff, but this is the non-GMO stuff. Look at these prices. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And then it's amazing. You got all the poison stuff that they sell. And this stuff is cheap. And I was storing stuff like this. Look at this. I don't use this stuff anymore, but what is it? Where is it at? Bioengineered stuff that they got. I saw it on another one that we had. I don't know if this is the one, but you know, you got to check these labels because now I'm seeing more and more bioengineered or these products contain bioengineered ingredients. And it really is sad because you don't know what the hell they're putting into this stuff. What is bioengineered? What does that mean? Look at these prices. So you're going to only be able to store only but so much. And as you see, you know, I purchased things that we can't grow. I mean, I can't grow Worcestershire sauce or hot sauce or coconut oil or spices or nothing like that. So I store this stuff in the years. And, you know, every time it comes in, we go ahead and we stock. But like we said before, there's going to be plenty of food on the shelves. The only difference is you're not going to be able to afford what's on the shelves. And this has been predicted a long time ago. And now it's coming to pass. It is coming to pass. These prophecies are coming to pass. So it's like, oh, there's going to be food shortages, and there ain't going to be no food on the shelves. Look at butter. Look at butter. No, there's going to be plenty of food on the shelves. The only difference is that you're not going to be able to afford what's on the shelves. And this is why we tell people to prepare, to continue to prepare, because this is no joke. Look at this, simply orange, pulp free. Did you see the advertisements? It's all natural orange juice, but these people are being sued. Coca-Cola is being sued because it's not really orange juice. It's filled with a whole bunch of toxins and stuff that they're not telling the people, and the people are drinking it up and eating it up. It's getting to the point at this point in time where you can't even look at this. Look at these prices for eggs. Look at the prices. Because they'll tell you everything that you need to know. No joke. How are people going to put food on their tables if they're working minimum wage jobs? And even with EBT, even with government assistance, they don't give as much to people that do not have or that do have a job. All right. Outside of these prices, man,
Hey, it ain't us, man.
it ain't y'all. I can't hold you accountable. I got you. How much does it cost? $17 for 2. Unit price $9. Even organic stuff. We're gonna be butchering some chickens in the next couple of days. You can buy chickens 10 at a time and just butcher them like that. But look at these prices. Huh? Rack of lamb, leg of lamb. Look at these prices. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. That's expensive. I mean, that's rich folk meal right there. Huh? But when you're growing your own leg of lamb, you ain't got to worry about these prices because you're producing it yourself. Ground beef. Look at these prices. Damn. This rich folk meal. Just look at the prices. That pork, that swine is going up. Ugh. Plenty of food on the shelves. Is it not? People talking about, oh, yeah, no food on the shelves, no food on the shelves, food running out, da 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 da. No, 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 no. No thanks. Plenty of food on the shelves. Plenty. It's just prices will continue to skyrocket. This is why it's going to be so important to focus on, those basics and be able to produce your own food as much as you can and store as much as you can. So, what my personal strategy is to store the things that we cannot produce ourselves. Store them in as large quantities as we can and get more proficient at growing food, because eventually what's going to happen is that we're going to transition into a state where we're going to have to depend more on the things that we grow as opposed to the food that is being sold in these stores, due to the simple fact that the price
Go ahead, bud.
is becoming, thank you,
Yes, sir.
is becoming more and more prohibitive for the average American. Plenty of food. Plenty of stock of everything. I'm not seeing anything in short supply. Even though all of these people talking about short supply, short supply, short supply. I'm seeing plenty of food on the shelves. The only problem that we're having, look at this. I'll be watching these YouTube videos saying out of stock, out of stock. It's just all for views. But no, we got plenty of stock. The only problem that we're going to have with plenty of stock is the price. Look at the price. Plenty of food. Look at that. Stocked up to the ceiling. Food and supplies. And as the quality of the food continues to go down, the price of the food will continue to go up. Ah, the amount of people that are being crushed right now and that will continue to get crushed is phenomenal. It's one thing to uh, to read statistics to see what the average American family is experiencing in terms of poverty, food insecurity, housing insecurity, and it's another thing to put a face to it and see people that are experiencing these things on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Bioengineered. What the hell is that? All this food. Bioengineered. Let me see if I got it on this one. Bioengineered. You can't trust these people anymore. You mess around with your children, grow an extra leg or extra arm. But I'm telling you, man, take this stuff very seriously. I was reading the amount of things that are going up in price. And I'm telling you, man, it's going to have a direct effect on the eating habits of the average American. It already is. It's going to continue to grow. Uh, this is why it's going to be so important to combine resources, to get lean and mean. Cereal popcorn. It's all poison. Poison for a premium. Poison for a premium. I guess this is non-GMO. It's very disturbing to see what's going on. Very disturbing to see that all these people do is sell poison and we eat it up. And yet and still we're confused why the average American cannot think straight. And this is why they cannot think straight. Because they're constantly being poisoned by this system. They're constantly being bombarded with things that are not healthy for them. It's right there in your face. You can't eat none of this stuff no more. Oh, but people are going to do it because what else they got to eat? It takes time, energy to bake as opposed to eating this stuff. The same crap. Bioengineered. All of it is bioengineered. People say, oh, Nutella is good. I'm telling you, man, Be careful what you put in your body as well as the body of your children. But these prices, there's something else. Nothing but poison. We got to be vigilant. It's going to take a whole lot more hard work. But for those who are up to the task, you'll survive and thrive. But for those who don't, let me tell you, you wonder why children are coming down with cancer rates at the highest levels you've ever seen. It's the shit that we put in their bodies. Huh? Well, let me get out of here. I got one more stop to make. But I'm telling you, be very careful because this situation is not going to get any better. These prices are not going to get any better, and the quality is not going to get any better. All right, take care.